Hello everyone, it's Matthew McKenzie, speaking from a caring mind, raising awareness of unpaid care, specifically through mental health, if you're caring for someone living with mental illness or caring for someone with cancer. Now, at the time of this video, it was just after World Lung Cancer Day, so I'm going to be raising awareness, obviously, of cancer. But what does this all mean when it's focusing on World Lung Cancer Day? Well, I'm going to go into that in a bit, but first, a bit about myself. I run the Cancers Carers Forum, usually the last Wednesday of the month, as an online group aimed at those caring for someone living with cancer. Also, as mentioned, raise awareness, obviously, of carers, but with the aim of the focus on those caring for someone's cancer due to my own experiences of caring for an old friend living with cancer. And I've put my experiences in a book that I've written last year, The Experience of Cancer Caregiving. As you can see here, volunteering for Macmillan. But enough of the promotion advertising. That the focus really what I want to talk about is actually World Lung Cancer Day. Now, what are the themes that it revolves around when uh, looking at World Lung Cancer Day, which is on the 1st of August? There is two forms of World Lung Cancer Day. I know the American one, I think it's in September. But World Lung Cancer Day, that looks at raising awareness, obviously, about lung cancer's impact on those living with that. It also looks into reducing stigma, especially for non-smokers. We can't always say that those who experience lung cancer, live with lung cancer, are smokers. That's not true. We also have to look at the environment. Also encouraging early detection and access to treatment. And lastly, but not least, advocating for research, funding, and global health equity. And I'm going to talk a bit about the organizations that actually fight hard to tackle lung cancer. So let's look at the first one. The first one being at least the European Respiratory Society. Now, their focus, the ESR, really actually promotes lung cancer awareness by supporting education, looking at policy advocacy, and cutting edge research across Europe to improve prevention, diagnosis, and treatment. We also got another organization, which is the Forum of the International Respiratory Societies. Now, FIRS, they coordinate global efforts to reduce the challenges and burden of lung diseases, obviously including lung cancer, by uniting leading respiratory organizations to advocate for prevention, clean air, and access to care worldwide. As you probably can see, some of it probably looks at September on World Lung Cancer Awareness Day. We also now got the Lung Cancer Foundation of America, the LCFA. They're looking at funding initiatives for lung cancer research and amplifying patient and survivor voices to increase awareness and reduce stigma and push for earlier detection. And one more organization I'm going to mention, which is the Lung Cancer Research Foundation. A lot of them are research organizations, foundations. So the LCRF, they focus on accelerating lung cancer research and supporting those affected through funding studies and sharing survival stories and organizing awareness campaigns. Obviously, as mentioned from this video, World Lung Cancer Awareness Day. But one thing we've not really picked up from the organizations is the focus on carers, which is where I come in. Obviously, as you can see, every year, unfortunately, lung cancer does take the lives of over 1.6 million people globally. It's one of the most fatal cancers worldwide. And obviously, behind that diagnosis, there is the focus on love and care. There will be perhaps a parent is trying to stay strong for the kids, perhaps relative, coordinating appointments, meals and medication, even a friend, just driving hours just to sit and listen to a cancer survivor. As I've mentioned, those organizations, there is a lot of focus on patients and cancer survivors. No issue with that. I don't have issue with that. But my focus here is raising the awareness of families and carers, or cancer carers, basically. We often don't get that recognition, but they do their best in order to provide support and care, showing up every day, holding hands with those going for chemotherapy, advocating in those hospital corridors, or researching side effects, 2 a.m. It's just trying to keep that hope alive for someone close to them. So, in regards to World Lung Cancer Day, obviously, what can we do to raise that awareness, to focus on the importance of World Lung Cancer Day? And I feel it's advocating, obviously, for more research funding. Obviously, helps those organizations that I've mentioned, and many others as well, so that there is better treatments, early detections that actually become the norm. Also pushing for more support systems that includes carers as well. It's not just patient stories or survival stories. Looking at cancer carers who do experience the effects, the impact of lung cancers on those that they're providing support, unpaid support for. This does include mental health support. A lot of the stuff that I focus on is actually on caring for those going through mental health, and unpaid carers, cancer carers do get hit by mental health themselves due to anxiety, depression, worrying about the future of their loved ones, and also looking at financial aid and recognition. And I think importantly, talking about lung cancer with the focus of compassion and not stigma. So whether you're living with lung cancer, like you're a cancer survivor, or caring or supporting for someone who is, remember, someone you've actually lost, you are actually part of that community. Your story matters. I'd like to say thanks for watching my video, my awareness video on World Lung Cancer Day. If interested, do subscribe and share the video. And if you're a carer, cancer carers, do check out my blog site. I'll put it in my video description if you're interested to hear more about lung cancer or performance cancers, or the awareness of those cancers of mental ill health. Thanks for watching.